Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting deep dive into the hidden treasures of everyday change. Today, we're unearthing the mystery and the incredible value behind a coin you may have walked past, overlooked, or even spent without a second thought, the legendary 1983 UK 20 pence coin with no mint mark. Yes, you heard that right, a tiny piece of metal, potentially worth a small fortune. Now, let's start with the basics. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982. It was created as part of the decimalisation effort, a push to modernize the British currency system. It was meant to help balance transactions between the 10 pence and the 50 pence coins. The 20 pence filled that gap perfectly, small, lightweight, seven-sided, and uniquely British in design. But here's where it gets really interesting. While most of these coins are completely common and hold their face value, a select few from 1983 have something rare, or more accurately, something missing. These coins were struck without a mint mark, and that tiny detail makes all the difference. You might be thinking, what's the big deal about a missing mint mark? Let me explain. A mint mark is a tiny letter or symbol on a coin that tells you where it was produced. It's usually present on every coin, serving almost like a fingerprint. But in 1983, a rare mistake happened. A small batch of 20 pence coins was released into circulation without the mint mark. And just like that, a simple minting error gave birth to one of the most valuable coins in UK currency history. The Royal Mint doesn't often make errors. So when they do, collectors and coin hunters jump at the chance to grab a piece of that mistake. The 1983 20 pence with no mint mark is now a crown jewel for collectors, a holy grail among British coin enthusiasts. But why is this error so special? The answer is scarcity and uniqueness. Only a very small number of these error coins were ever released before the mistake was caught. Experts believe only a few hundred were accidentally circulated, making them incredibly rare today. And in the world of coin collecting, rarity equals value. This isn't just a story about a coin. It's a story about history, craftsmanship, and one tiny oversight that turned everyday change into an object of immense value. Coin experts have documented sightings of these rare 1983 20 pence coins in collections and auctions, and they always stir a buzz. When they appear, they don't last long, collectors rush in to make the winning bid. Now you might be wondering, how much can this coin actually be worth? Let's talk numbers. Depending on its condition, this small 20 pence coin has been sold at auctions for up to $1,500, and in some private sales, collectors have even paid more than £2,500 just to add it to their collection. That's 50 times its original value, and sometimes even more. Imagine finding that kind of treasure in your coin jar, in the back of a drawer, or down the side of your couch. It happens more often than you think. And the best part? You don't need to be a professional coin collector to recognize it. You just need to know what to look for: the absence of a mint mark on a 1983 20 pence coin. This is what makes coin collecting such an exciting hobby: the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovering a hidden gem in the most unexpected place. And when that gem is worth hundreds or even thousands of pounds, it's not just a hobby, it's a potential payday. So check your coins, ladies and gentlemen. Dig through those change jars, revisit those old purses, inspect that pocket money from years ago. That ordinary-looking 1983 20 pence might be anything but ordinary. It might be the very coin that could turn your day around, or maybe even your whole week. Collectors all over the world are still searching for these rare pieces. Coin fairs, auctions, and online marketplaces are filled with conversations about the elusive no-mint mark 20 pence. Every day that passes without one turning up makes them even more valuable, even more desirable. So let me tell you something important. If you happen to find one, don't spend it. Keep it safe, verify its authenticity, and reach out to a reputable coin dealer or auction house. You could be holding a piece of British numismatic history worth far more than you ever imagined. Let this be a reminder that sometimes, the most valuable things in life are right under our noses. That loose change in your drawer? It could be your ticket to a big reward. All it takes is a bit of curiosity and the knowledge we've shared today. If you're enjoying this journey into the hidden riches of UK coins, Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next discovery. There's a world of forgotten currency out there, and who knows? You might be the next lucky person to strike gold. In the world of collecting, value isn't always about size or weight. It's about history, rarity, and demand. And the 1983 20 pence with no mint mark has all three in spades. It's a coin that tells a story, and it could be your story too. Next up, the legendary 1984 UK 20 pence coin with no mint mark. Now, on the surface, it looks like any regular coin. It's small, heptagonal, silver in color, and it fits comfortably in your hand. But don't let its modest appearance fool you. This little coin holds more history, mystery, and monetary potential than you might imagine. The story begins in the early 1980s. The UK's Royal Mint had been modernizing the currency. The introduction of the 20 pence coin in 1982 was part of this evolution, designed to fill a gap between the 10 pence and 50 pence coins. But by 1984, an unusual mistake, or perhaps a deliberate mystery, was born. Normally, every coin minted by the Royal Mint bears a mint mark. It's a tiny symbol that tells us where and when it was made. But in 1984, a batch of 20 pence coins were struck without a mint mark. This might sound small, but in the world of numismatics, that's a massive deal. Because mint marks are like the birth certificates of coins. Without one, the coin becomes an enigma, a ghost in the system, an undocumented member of the currency family. And that makes it extremely valuable to collectors who thrive on rarity and historical anomalies. There are only a handful of these 1984 no mint mark 20 pence coins known to exist. We're not talking hundreds or thousands, we're talking about possibly just a few dozen that have surfaced to date. And every year, they become harder and harder to find. Imagine walking through your local market, buying a coffee, and handing over a 20 pence coin without realizing you've just paid with a collector's dream. That's the kind of silent power this coin holds. And that's why people are searching through old jars, wallets, and drawers across the country. But why was it made? Was it an accident? A trial strike? A rogue batch? The Royal Mint has never officially confirmed the full story. That adds to the mystique. It wasn't supposed to exist. And yet it does. That makes it a living legend among British coins. So, let's talk value. How much could this coin fetch if you were lucky enough to find one? While prices can vary based on condition and demand, some of these no mint mark 1984 20 pence coins have been valued as high as $1,500. That's 75,000% more than its face value. Think about that. One small coin. Up to $2,500 in your pocket. And it's not just about the money. It's about the thrill of the hunt. The excitement of discovering a piece of history that most people don't even know exists. It's about holding a mistake that turned into a masterpiece. A misprint that became a miracle. Collectors, investors, and treasure hunters around the globe are on the lookout for this coin. It's appeared in auctions, online marketplaces, and even in private trades between elite numismatists. And every time it resurfaces, the buzz grows louder. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a jar of old coins at home, go check. If you've got an old purse from the 1980s, go through it. You never know. That innocent-looking 20 pence could be the key to your next big payday. We encourage you to learn more about your coins. Understand their history and, most importantly, check those dates. Look at the edges. Examine the tiny details. Because what seems like just another coin could actually be a portal to the past. And here's the real motivation. This isn't just a story about one rare coin. It's a reminder that value hides in the most unexpected places. Sometimes, treasure isn't buried underground. Sometimes, it's jingling in your coat pocket, just waiting for you to notice. Keep your eyes open, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a simple coin. The 1984 no mint mark 20 pence is proof that even small things can hold big surprises. So the next time someone tells you that old coins are worthless, smile. Because you know better. Because you know the story of a coin that broke the rules and became one of the most valuable coins in the UK's modern history. Next up, that a simple 20p coin from 1987, something you might have walked past or even tossed in a jar, could be hiding an incredible story, and a shocking value? Today, we are diving into the rare and fascinating world of the 1987 UK 20 pence coin with no mint mark, a coin that collectors around the globe are chasing for its rarity, beauty, and untold story. The 1987 20 pence coin, although a standard issue in the UK, carries a deeper significance when it lacks a mint mark. These rare coins were released during a time when the UK was undergoing changes in its coinage system, with an emphasis on durability, design, and innovation. But a tiny error, the absence of a mint mark, turned this regular circulation coin into a prized possession. So why is this coin so special? The no mint mark variant of the 1987 20 pence coin is considered an anomaly. Mint marks are used to identify where a coin was produced. Their absence often indicates a production error or a limited issue batch, which instantly attracts collectors. And in the case of this coin, its story is even more dramatic. It was unintentionally created, slipped through the cracks of the Royal Mint, and entered general circulation unnoticed. Today, this coin is among the most sought-after error coins in UK history. While the face value is just 20 pence, collectors are willing to pay hundreds, yes, even up to $1,000 or more, for a well-preserved piece, depending on the condition and demand. There have been cases on eBay and numismatic auctions where a no-mint mark 20 pence coin from 1987 fetched a four-figure sum. That's right, $3,000 for a coin you could have found in your change. The history behind this coin is just as fascinating as its market value. Introduced in 1982, the 20p coin marked a modernization of UK currency. By 1987, the Royal Mint had perfected its minting process, but even then, rare production variations like the no mint mark coin slipped through. These kinds of errors are goldmines in the collector world. They're not mistakes, they're treasures. What makes this coin even more mysterious is how few are known to exist. Some estimate that only a few hundred may be out there, possibly tucked away in old piggy banks or forgotten drawers. This makes every one of these coins a potential jackpot. Imagine the thrill of discovering a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars among your spare change. People from all around the world, coin enthusiasts, history lovers, and savvy collectors, are actively searching for this coin. Online forums buzz with sightings, trading groups on Facebook light up whenever someone posts a photo of one, and bidding wars erupt in auctions. There is genuine excitement every time a no mint mark 20 pence coin surfaces. This coin isn't just valuable in monetary terms, it's a piece of British history. It symbolizes a moment in time when something so small, so seemingly insignificant, managed to become a hidden legend. And that legend continues to grow. Each time a new collector enters the hobby, they hear whispers of the rare 1987 20 pence coin with no mint mark, and their journey begins. For those who already have one, the value is only going to rise. As time passes and the number of available coins shrinks, prices will soar. Experts suggest the maximum potential value could rise to $4,500 or even more as demand increases and availability drops. That's why if you have this coin, hold on to it, or if you see one, don't think twice. Grab it. This is not just a collector's item, it's a harsh gift from history. A reminder that sometimes, the smallest details hold the greatest value. In this case, a missing mark turned a common coin into a legendary collectible. It's these unexpected turns that make coin collecting so thrilling and rewarding. So how can you tell if you have this rare coin? Look closely at the reverse side. If there's no mint mark under the crown Tudor rose, you might just be holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And if it's in excellent condition, its value climbs even higher. Now imagine gifting someone a coin like this. Not just a coin, but a story, a mystery, a treasure that holds history in the palm of your hand. It's the kind of gift that doesn't lose value, it only becomes more special with time. The 1987 20 pence no mint mark coin is more than currency. It's a harsh gift from the past that continues to surprise and reward the fortunate few. As you watch this, someone out there might be checking their pockets or searching through their collections. The next lucky person to find one of these coins could be you. This is your moment to dive into your own coin hunt and become a part of this rare and exciting journey. Collectors in the UK and internationally are always on the lookout. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and numismatic expos are alive with anticipation. People are willing to travel, negotiate, and invest to get their hands on this legendary piece of currency. The value of this coin is not low, it's powerful, rare, and in high demand. It carries not only historical significance but also immense collector value. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual enthusiast, this coin deserves your attention. Next up, the incredible and mysterious 1990 UK 20 pence coin with no mint mark, a rare and valuable piece of numismatic treasure that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors all over the world. This isn't just another coin. The 1990 20 pence no mint mark coin is a secret gem hiding in plain sight. Released as part of the UK's effort to modernize its coinage, the 20 pence coin had already become familiar to the public since its introduction in 1982. But in 1990, a limited number of these coins were minted without the usual identifying mint mark, an oversight that turned a regular issue into a rare and hotly pursued collectible. Now, you might be asking, how many of these no mint mark 1990 20 pence coins exist? The exact number is still unknown, and that mystery adds to its value. What is known is that only a small batch made it into circulation, and because of this, collectors everywhere are constantly on the lookout. Every time one surfaces, the excitement in the collector community is electric. These coins are rare, and everyone wants one. The current value of this coin varies depending on condition. Coins in good circulated condition have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars. But if you're lucky enough to own one in near mint or uncirculated condition, the price can skyrocket. Some listings have seen this coin valued at over $1,200. Yes, you heard that right, over $2,200 for a coin that was once worth just 20 pence. This isn't just hype. The demand for rare UK coins has been growing steadily in recent years. As more collectors enter the market, coins like the 1990 20 pence no mint mark are becoming even more desirable. Online forums are full of posts from people desperately seeking to purchase one. eBay auctions end in bidding wars. Specialist coin dealers often have waiting lists for customers hoping to add this coin to their collection. The coin's history is part of what makes it so compelling. In 1990, the Royal Mint was continuing to refine its production methods. The 20 pence coin, with its seven-sided shape and heptagonal design, had become a symbol of British modernity. It was lightweight, easy to carry, and resistant to wear. But in that year, something unusual happened. A small number of coins left the mint without the small but crucial mark that identifies where they were made. It was a tiny error with enormous consequences. What makes the story even more fascinating is that no one immediately noticed. These coins entered circulation alongside the regular ones, and for a time, no one paid them any mind. But over the years, sharp-eyed collectors began to notice something different. A pattern emerged. Coins without the mint mark were harder to find, and when they were found, they were quickly bought, traded, or stored away as potential investments. It's not just the rarity that makes this coin valuable. It's the story, the thrill of the hunt, the idea that anyone, yes, even you, could have one sitting unnoticed at home. Imagine the feeling of pulling out a box of old coins and spotting that elusive no mint mark 20 pence from 1990. That coin could be worth a fortune. And unlike some collectibles that need to be certified or verified through complex processes, this coin is immediately identifiable once you know what to look for. So how do you check? Look at the reverse of the coin, just below the crown on the Tudor rose design. If there's no mint mark there, then you could be holding a powerful piece of British numismatic history in your hand. Keep in mind, condition matters too. The better the coin looks, the more it's worth. People are actively buying this coin across the globe. Collectors in the UK, the US, Australia, and Canada are paying premium prices to own a 1990 20 pence coin without a mint mark. Every day, people are searching auction sites, marketplaces, and coin fairs hoping to find one. The competition is fierce. That's why if you have one, you're in possession of something extremely desirable. This coin is not just money, it's a harsh gift from the past. A symbol of accidental rarity. A moment in minting history frozen in metal. and its value will only continue to rise as fewer examples remain in circulation. Coins like this aren't made anymore, and once they're discovered, they rarely reappear on the market. This is why experts predict the value of this coin could climb even higher. As awareness grows, and as collectors race to complete their collections, the top-end price could reach or even surpass $10,000 in the near future. That's the power of rarity, and the power of a good story behind a simple object. Imagine gifting this coin to someone. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of living history. A story wrapped in silver. A token of mystery, of value, and of the magic that exists in the smallest of things. It's the perfect harsh gift, a surprise with power behind it. There's something inspiring about a forgotten coin that turns out to be a treasure. It reminds us to pay attention, to be curious, and to never underestimate the everyday items we encounter. One moment you're holding spare change, and the next, you're holding a coin worth hundreds or even over $1,000. So as you're watching this, take a moment to look through your coins. Check your drawers, your wallets, your jars of change. The next rare coin might be closer than you think. And if you find that 1990 20 pence with no mint mark, you found more than a coin, you found a story, a treasure, and a legacy. The 1990 UK 20 pence no mint mark coin isn't just valuable. It's legendary. And the most exciting part? It might still be out there, waiting for someone like you to discover it. Don't wait. Start your search today. Your treasure might already be in your hands.